kick right in front of the goal, and it's in.
Second, cuts to the corner, take the shot, he scores!
Welcome.
So, lots happened since we were at a home game together, huh?
Yeah, quite a bit.
Yeah. Section champs,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it seems to me we come up with a big win the other night.
Yep, 2-0 up at Upper St. Clair.
Yeah,
Pretty exciting stuff there.
it was pretty exciting stuff. It wasn't the prettiest of games,
I would agree.
you know?
I would agree.
Not the best I've seen us play, but we got the job done.
I would agree with all of that. Yeah. I mean, we were pushing on offense a little. I thought we got a little bit lax defensively because of it, mainly because they didn't look threatening
Yeah.
on the scoring side. And
Yeah.
it wasn't as tight as usual.
Nope. But got the result we wanted, so that's a good thing. And now we'll see what happens here this evening.
So look through, after that night, and of course all the parents are probably almost as excited as the kids because it is always fun to just kind of watch it and live it through your children. We've given up 2 goals in sectional play.
Wow.
2.
Wow.
I think it was the first 2 games.
Yeah.
One against Lebo and one against Cannon Mac.
And since then, we have just been so solid on defense.
Yeah, 2 goals is it's pretty easy to win games when that's happening.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure is.
And so that's very exciting for the boys. So, so they've got that locked up. The girls team as well has their section locked up, and I think first place, and they're rolling as well.
Wow.
We might have the opportunity to talk to some of those women later today. That's right.
There might
I'm looking
be
at you
some
too.
hanging out in this booth somewhere.
Yeah. So very exciting for them. A lot going on their team as well.
That's
And
great. Peters Township Indians are just flying right now.
might have some time to talk, and so we'll pull them in for that, right?
Yeah.
So starting lineup looks like the normal starting lineup for PT. Would you agree with that?
Yep.
JV team came out, and I didn't see the final, but I think I saw at least 7 on the board. Is that
There was a lot. I think after a little while they stopped, counting.
Yep. So
But it was definitely lopsided, and we'll see. This one might be a little bit that way, but I'm not going to say anything before anything happens here.
and this is the last sectional game.
Yep.
Close up the season with the Brashear on Monday early.
Yeah.
For they used
Like
to call it
4:30 or
They used to call it
something,
a businessman special, but it's
Right.
I don't know if that's called business person special at this point.
Be correct now.
Yeah. Oh, always. Yeah. I don't want Paige getting mad at me.
No.
All right. So, Peters Township lining up. Looks like we're going to get the ball first here. Did you get to talk to your players about, what the coach said after those games?
Well, I didn't really. What about you? Because I don't, I can ask that question. I don't get too much back, but you might get a little bit more. What do you?
I get a little bit. He's not the most talkative kid, but basically Coach Dyer, was telling them great job, very happy. His biggest concern is that they really haven't been stressed much.
Yeah.
In a while, that they have not really had any games that really that was tight.
And that's a good concern to have.
Yes.
You
Heading
definitely
into the
want
playoffs.
Yeah.
So throw in for Peters, ball down the Woodland Hills side. Woody High is their nickname.
Okay.
I heard,
That works.
Yeah, I work out that way and have a staff member who used to go there. And
Okay.
yeah, Woody High is an okay term.
Yeah.
So Woodland Hills with the ball there on their side. Both of these teams played each other before, so they definitely at least know each other a little bit here.
Yep. Ball out of bounds. Be a Peters throw in.
Yep.
And Adam Smiga with the throw. And talking about our solid defense, your son being one of those solid defenders back there, along with Caden Hensler, Braden Apple, and Cam Glass, I would put in the group of, the core 4 there.
Yeah, I think Cam had a wonderful game against St. Clair. He was man marking one of their better players in Upper St. Clair, and he knew his assignment that game.
Yeah, he did. He was very involved in that game.
And the boys are aware, about the limited goals that they've given up. And I know Coach Dyer has encouraged, even when he does bring some subs in, that, to make sure that they realize, these kids have not given up any goals, and they want to keep it going.
Yeah.
So throw in right at the top of the box for Peters Township here.
Big throw into the
Ball
box,
into the
off
corner.
the head of Brett Martin, bouncing around there. Adam taking,
looking for. I'm going to say he was looking for a cross. I'm not real sure, but we'll call it.
It
a
ended
cross.
up being a cross.
It was a shot cross pass
And Braden Apple
with the
gets the field goal.
little field goal. Yep.
So we'll air a couple out here before we put one in the net.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, he talked about them in practice. He wants them to have some intense practices headed into playoffs.
Yeah.
To try and mimic. It's hard to mimic their gameplay.
It is, but they're going to be facing it. Every
there's
team
no
once they start the postseason, there's not going to be any soft or easy games.
Yeah. Yeah. Next loss is the end of the season, end of the career for one of your children and
That's
my
right.
kid. Yeah.
That's right.
So it'll throw it from Woodland Hills there, about midfield. Definitely some talking out there right now.
Not a bad ball here. Number 4 catching up to it, looking for somebody. Gets a cross in. Woodland Hills showing that they got a little bit here.
Yep. Nice ball into play. And kept him out wide.
Yeah. So Woodland Hills actually had has some possession already in the Peters Township side of the field, which is more than I can say for the JV game. I don't think they had possession in that side of the field, much at all. Maybe at the end a little bit, but so this varsity team is bringing a little bit of something.
There you go. Second time's always different playing a team, and a little bit of a misplay there by Woodland Hills, and defender just rightfully kicks it out of play there.
Yeah, and that was a dangerous
that
miss
very
there.
was a dangerous miss, yeah.
Because Paris was looking for that ball.
And he knows how to find the net, that's for sure.
He sure does.
All right.
Ball in by Braden off the head of Dante Pusateri.
Yeah. Into the goaltender. Goaltender, has he got a hat on or just some long hair and a headband?
He's got
I think it's long hair.
Floppy hair there.
Yeah, long hair and a headband, yeah. Yeah, it looked like a hat for a second, but it's not.
Right.
So ball into Brett Martin.
Ball rolls out and going to call it a Woodlands throw here. And then just kicked right back out.
Yep.
Okay.
Ball over the top there to Dante Pusateri in the corner. Smart by them to play it out to the side there.
And Adam take another big throw into the box here. We got Alex, Brett, and Jevin all lined up right there in the box.
A little bit high and lofty, but not real.
Off the head of Alex and out for a goal kick.
Little soft there.
Okay. So the goalkeeper is going to take this kick here. Ball up. Brett Martin coming in for a header. Cam Glass and now Froelich on the ball. Froelich trying to corral it, and he does get it off to Dante. Dante looking for a cross in. He gets it. Ball comes off a white player. And, oh, nope, they called it out. So Adam with the throw to Brett. Brett looking for, rolls out on him. Unable to keep it in, so another goal kick.
So did you happen to watch the Pens play last night?
I didn't. I was actually out and about last night,
Yeah.
and I saw a bunch of people in their Pens get-up walking. I was actually downtown, and a bunch of people walking towards the stadium, but no.
You were better off for not.
Yeah, well, that's what I heard.
The season felt pretty much over in one period. Yeah.
It was that bad,
It was pretty bad.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it did not look pretty.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, do you want to go into that a little bit? Because I really didn't hear any details.
I didn't see a single player out there that looked good.
Really?
All the way down. I mean, Sid is Sid, but,
yeah,
there was no intensity on that team.
Oh, my gosh.
It was just, they were dead.
Yeah.
Pusateri into the corner there. Going to get the first quarter of the game for Peters. Yeah, it was sad. I mean, I really feel like it's end of season after game one.
Wow.
Yeah, that bad.
Now, do you think it's just something that was like, hey, we need to wake up, we need to pick it up, or is there something going on talent-wise?
I think they're too old, man.
Oh, wow.
Old and slow.
Really?
NHL, you got to be young and fast.
It's actually come to this, huh?
It has come to this.
Oh,
I think
my
it's
gosh.
over now. So ball in for Pusateri. Woodland Hills took it out of the goal box. We've had them pinned down in their corner. Haven't had any real great direct shots yet, but
Nope. Got to sense one's coming here. It
Yeah,
can't stay
yep, that
bouncing around
pressure's-
down here for long
pressure's
with
been
these
down there
guys.
for a while.
Yeah. I mean, so far, I don't even know if Parker Weiss has had a touch on this ball.
That's a good point.
You
That
know,
might
I
be
could say
another
the
corner
same
there.
for Caden Hensler, and Cam hasn't been too involved, but, you know, you wouldn't expect that necessarily.
No. I know St. Clair last night, too, just bouncing some topics around, but they went for a 4-5-1 last night.
Oh, yeah?
Really just tried to protect their end and just put one striker out there kind of running down the field. Another corner, by the way, coming out. So they did change their lineup a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, another corner for Dante. Majority of the teams at the top of the box with Alex Priest right guarding the goalie. Coming in. Couple bodies on the ground, but amounted to nothing.
Well, Adam gets it back out to Dante. Dante looking for somebody. He's looking for Paris. Doesn't get there. And this ball, miscommunication from the goaltender and his defender.
Yep.
Could have been dangerous because Alex was right there to take it off him. Ball back into play. And Brett with the header. Jevin on the ball. Jevin finds Froelich. Froelich finds Dante. And Dante just kind of dumps it off looking for Brett, but well defended.
Well picked off by Brett there.
Yeah.
Yep, very nice.
Okay.
Just a lot of pressure across the – I wonder if they're going to just pack the box the whole game, and that is the best way to frustrate Peters Township. There is no question.
Yeah, that's true.
Not sure about that call there, but
that was soft, whatever it was.
Yeah, it was pretty soft there. Both boys were just working for the ball. Didn't really see a lot of pulling and tugging. No one fell.
Nah, I'm not even sure what he was calling.
I think he called it on Cam.
All right.
I mean, he had to have because that's where the ball was. Jevin coming down the side here. Jevin's going to do his – oh, he's coming inside. He normally takes that outside.
And Brett tries to dump it in. No one there. Froelich. Froelich dumps it off to Jevin. Jevin tries to take it through a couple guys.
Ball back to Caden.
And Caden boots it back.
Just putting it back into the mixer there.
What did he call your boy for a handball?
Yeah, I don't know. Did he?
I think the ball bounced up and just kind of
it.
hit his arm there.
Ball just bouncing around in midfield there.
Yep.
It's a nice free kick in.
Yeah. They just let it go out for a goal kick, but yeah, not bad. Had a lot of.
So there was some communication
distance
there between Parker and Marcus there to let that ball go through.
Yeah. Well, still 0-0. It feels like someone should have scored by now.
I would agree. But they are playing just deep in their zone here. So that is definitely the way to frustrate a team that can score.
Sure.
You know, there's the almost potential there.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, another whistle. This one will go for us, though. A little bit too much pushing on Alex there, I think. And Parker's going to send it in.
So about 45 out from the keeper. Parker putting it into the mix there. Beautiful ball.
Oh,
And
what
that's
a
just
beautiful
pretty,
ball.
Pretty play there.
Wow.
I think that took Martin's head.
That was Brett. Yep.
Yeah, that was really pretty.
Just perfect.
So the group of them were standing on the far left post. Parker took just what looked like an easy chip, but yet the chip goes 40-some yards.
Yeah.
Right off of Brett's head.
It was basically a perfect chip because the goalkeeper did come out to
very
save
pretty.
it, but he just couldn't quite get to it before it hit Brett's head. Okay, so that opens up the scoring. Let's see what happens from here. It was interesting with the JV game. Peters had scored so many goals. I don't really know what the score was at halftime. As Dante takes the ball and sends it to Jevin. Jevin catching up with this ball. Jevin's going to want to take a shot, and he does, and sends it right past the keeper.
Meanwhile, I'm still writing down the first goal. Yeah. Isn't that how it goes in soccer, right? You get that first goal in, and then all of a sudden it's like the team that is to try to play hard defense get a little dejected, and you could just see hands on the hips now.
It just felt like once they scored, the floodgates were going to open, and, that seems to – we'll see what happens, but, definitely a second one right away.
Be curious what Coach does. A game similar to this earlier this year, he let them score 3 and then pulled them all.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see what he does tonight heading towards the end of the season.
Well, I was just saying it was interesting with the JV because at halftime we were well ahead. So coming out second half, and there's a foul on Brett.
That's a card.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
And it looks like that's a stinger, too, for Brett. Coming out in the second half, he actually took all his forwards and placed them back at defense and all his defenders and placed them up at striker positions.
Got it.
And, which was a really classy move because, it wasn't that we didn't score anymore, but, it was really all we could do, to slow it down a little bit.
I think the coaches have really managed the teams well against some teams that maybe don't have the level of talent where they've definitely eased up on them. I mean, they're giving our kids minutes or how to play hard, but
and it's just a fun situation for some of the defensive backs to be able to get up there and score some goals, in a situation like that. So, yeah, it's just kind of a good thing when you have the opportunity.
Absolutely.
Okay, ball kept on the turf, and then there's a handball. So returning the favor. And Adam leaving the ball for Caden.
Yep, they know their roles. Caden putting one into right at the top of the box.
Yeah, good ball in. Here comes Jev, and there's another one for Jevin.
All right, so that was Caden off Brett Martin's head, right to Jevin's foot, into the net.
Yep.
26 minutes left in the first half.
Peters Township goal is second of the evening, Jevin Kelly.
Okay. So bench is not getting up yet. I do like to pay attention to that in these type of games.
Absolutely.
See what happens here. Thing with the team too is they have not been stressed minute-wise. They have not. There's not a lot of minutes on their legs this year. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
You know.
Well, they're so deep. They put their subs in, and there's not a lot of not a whole lot of drop in the talent.
Right.
So they can actually take them off. And get plenty of rest. Here's Jevin still fighting. Jevin's looking for a cross now. He gets one in, bouncing around in the box. Looks like White's going to clear here.
Now, to me, that's the typical Jevin move on the outside.
Yeah,
he brings it down the outside, turns that corner so well.
It's fairly classic Jevin.
Yeah, seen that move many a times, and he earned a corner there. So, see what happens here.
Everyone going into the box. Jevin's waiting on the outside, and then we have Apple kind of waiting on the outside. Ball bounces over the crossbar.
Yeah. For a goal kick here. So it looks like Luke Evans is coming in for
we're
calling.
doing another corner. See Dante lining up for.
I don't know
another
how
corner
Collins'
kick.
leg is, too. I mean, he was injured early in the year, and I don't know how he's feeling. So, you know, maybe
Yeah,
early sub out for him. No need to.
good
Put
point.
extra
And who
minutes.
came? Oh, Luke came in for him.
Luke did.
Okay, here we go.
That's
Oh,
beautiful
what a
shot and
beautiful
a save.
turn by
And
Hensler.
that's such a shame for Caden because being the center back, you
Yeah.
don't get many opportunities. And, wow, he had that.
Oh, wow. And
But
Cam,
a nice save
too.
by the goalie.
Cam just almost
Yeah.
got one past him
Yeah.
as well.
So the back line's digging in a little bit here.
Yep. And now White working the ball up a little bit till it rolls out. Right at midfield. Adam with the throw. Dante heading the ball to a White player. And a little miscommunication. there.
Yeah, they're a little bit all upside down now. Woodland Hills. They
Yep.
don't.
And Anthony mistakenly kicks it out
Yeah.
for a goal kick.
Yep.
That's his first touch on the ball. I
Yeah.
believe he just came in for. Who did he come in for now?
Actually, I didn't even see him come
Nah, Luke and Anthony both came in.
in. Looks
yeah?
like Beebs is out.
Oh, is
Yeah, it looks like Beebs is out.
he? Okay.
He manages a little bit of a hip injury too through the year. So
Oh, does he? Okay.
I mean, don't know if that's why. Obviously, I'm not the coach. I'm guessing as a parent.
Yeah.
Don't know how he's feeling. Jevin with the ball, top of the box.
Tries to dump it to Martin, I think, but got that one a little wrong. Here comes Adam. Adam with a nice ball up to Anthony Maelo. Brett Martin looked like he wanted a shot. Here's Anthony. Oh, somehow
Nice.
the goaltender saves
Beautiful
that
save
ball.
by the keeper.
Yeah, just like right
Yeah.
in front of Anthony and just got his hands up to save that one.
So there's definitely there is blood in the water right now.
Very true. But Woodland Hills is still fighting.
Got two more subs over there for Peters.
Okay.
Looks like Bennett Lewis, and I'm not sure.
I'm going to guess Logan Peters.
That's my normal guess, but it doesn't from here.
I know there's something about it, but who else
Yeah, it
would
is.
it be? It's
That's
got to be
Logan.
Logan,
That's-
right?
I think that is
Maybe he
Logan.
changed his hairstyle or something.
Yeah, went from long to kind of long.
Yeah. It's Brett Martin off to Parker Wise. Parker with not too many touches yet, but now he's coming up. Jevin wanting another shot. He passes it to Maelo and just wide of the goal
Misses the
box.
net. Yep.
So Brett getting pulled off.
And Dante, I think I heard. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think the kids are off the field yet.
No. So ball back in. Comes to Parker Weiss. Parker manages to get it out to Jevin. Jevin still with the ball and bringing it on the inside. Gets it to Anthony, and Anthony takes a shot. And, man, that goaltender has his number. Okay.
Just lining up some interviews for the second half here.
Oh, very good.
Yeah,
That's your
yeah,
job.
yeah,
That's your job, buddy.
Yeah. I'm a man of the people.
You really
Yeah,
are.
I got to pull some people in here.
You really are,
Yeah.
sir. I'm impressed.
Feel like, don't we have the captain? We got a captain. Yep. All right.
Wow.
Got the captain of the women's soccer team coming for the second half for a little banter. Get a
That's
little
awesome.
update on their season, which I know they're having an amazing season as well. So definitely be worth talking.
Yep.
All right. Did we have any subs come in while I was gone?
No.
Okay.
You saw Bennett come in, and you saw Logan Peters come in. That was the last subs we had.
Okay. 21 minutes in the first half. 3-0 Peters for the reset.
Cam Glass on his man, and he takes it off his man.
He's having a wonderful year.
Oh, he's so good.
Yep, he is our marking back, and he is having a wonderful year.
And we got a whole nother year of Cam. So
Yes, we do.
We're good there.
Yep. You know, I think sometimes, obviously, you know, a lot of us will be gone, but I'll have to come watch some games. But I'd be curious of the positions that the players that are on the team play next year.
I will not be surprised if Cam moves up in the line as more of a forward position.
Sure.
He does have a pretty good attacking mentality.
Yeah, and I know he enjoys that as well, or I think he does.
I think he does as well, yeah.
And then, Braden Apple's on the back line, too. I'm not sure where he winds, but, just some of the boys,
Yeah.
where they're going to wind up for next season.
Absolutely.
But
It's an
hopefully that's a
interesting question.
long way away.
Hopefully so, right?
Yeah, beautiful ball here.
Just kicked out by
Yep.
Woodland Hills.
Adam getting some running in just to throw balls in. Because why not?
Adam with the throw.
Right to Jevin, little tip. I think they saw that coming. Another throw in.
Yep.
Maelo's looking for it. He has to feel like he needs to redeem
Oh,
himself here.
he definitely wants one here.
Yes. Yeah. So ball into the middle of the box there. Couple headers. Bennett looking for the ball. I think he got called on a push off there, but
I think
why
you're right.
not?
Yep.
Give it a shot here. So some more kids warming up. Got one kid coming in soon.
Looks like Alex is waiting to come back in. Is that Alex?
I don't know.
It's hard to see when they stand over
It
there in the
is.
dark, right?
We got three or four players warming up over there as well.
Okay.
Love the play by Parker. Just don't want Parker hurt making that
Exactly.
play right now.
Yeah. No, we definitely don't want any
He's
injuries
going to do
here.
for a slide tackle from behind.
Okay, so Woodland Hills making an effort to threaten here, but taken off by Cam Glass and sent back to midfield.
Yeah.
And then Maelo coming up to help out.
Nice play by Luke there.
Yep.
Shielded off the player. How early in the game?
Okay, so we're having Alex Parise come on for Jevin. Jevin going to take a breather. Parker holding up the ball. Now dumping it off to Luke. And Luke will take the throw.
All right, so Jevin got pulled for Beebs.
Yep.
All right.
Off the head of Caden Hensler.
Yeah.
All right, ball in play. Parker Weiss picking it up. Anthony Maelo tries to head it. Get a pass in, but it comes off White. Ball just bouncing around between the teams now. And takes a strange bounce over Caden's head. Caden has to do a 180 to get that one. And Parise now off to the races. Oh, but number 11, I think it is. Kind of got it away from him. Ball still in play.
Yeah, Braden saw that coming, so he ran up.
Yeah.
And
was
saved the
in
play there.
Beautiful spot.
Yep.
Okay. White kicks it back to Braden. Braden on the ball again. Braden's going to get a cross in here. Or is he? Maybe not.
Yep.
Is that Adam over on
It
the other
is,
side? then?
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So Luke came in and took over right back, and Adam goes to left, huh?
Yeah, I think he made the run, but they play man, so they kind of just follow their guy around the
Gotcha,
field,
yep.
and
That
I think
makes sense.
they just kind of wound up over there.
Yep. Okay.
So this is when it
Now
could get
Anthony.
when a team pushes against us. We have the numbers. You can this is when you can see some goals come in.
Yeah.
You know, they've given up their defensive positioning and
That's
starting to
right.
run forward, and you can start to see some significant pressure on the goaltender, although their goaltender has played admirably.
Oh, he's done great so far.
You know,
Absolutely.
he's made some serious saves.
Yes, he has. But yeah, I know what you mean. If that, even that ball to Beebs right there, if it had been slightly different, could have been very dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
If you're the other team. So, yeah, they're definitely softening up on their defense, trying to get something going offensively here. And for their part, they have actually been doing some possessing here.
Absolutely. So
Parker picks it up and doesn't quite get the pass off that he wanted. So he fights for it again, and now gets the pass he wants.
That was a cheeky pass, man. I don't even know how to describe that
one. I like that one.
That was pretty cheeky there.
A back heel, not even looking. Okay, now Beebs passes it to himself.
Yeah, self-pass.
And,
thought he was going to earn himself a corner, but he did not.
No. So it'll be a throw-in.
Ball into Logan Peters, who's
Logan
centering
gets
it.
a nice cross.
There it is.
There's
Maiello got it. He finally got it. He's going to feel a lot better.
Yeah.
Yep. Are they calling offsides? That's what I just heard their coach say. So no goal for Maiello.
Well, all right. Anthony's still looking.
Still looking. Oh, no.
Okay. That was a little bit odd, but
That was. Their coach was calling for offsides. I was wondering because it looked like the ball was deep, and he passed it back towards Maiello, but I didn't know.
I'm thinking maybe our announcer, Mr. Evans, just went ahead and said, you know what, that was a goal by
I agree.
Anthony Maiello.
And that was smart. Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah.
I do like how Peters is responding now with the goals. Like they're not being obnoxious and celebrating. They're doing their work.
That's right.
Go to work, get it done. Let's go home.
Yep.
Out of town, we'd have to check the scoreboard, but Upper St. Clair has to play Ken and Mac tonight. I don't know if it will matter in the standings with the where they are. I don't know if it changes anything. But Ken and Mac's always an interesting game.
They are. I mean, would you pick St. Clair in that game, I would think.
I would, except maybe they're a little bit down.
Yeah.
You know the emotions of it all, right?
Absolutely. So that would be an interesting one. I'll be interested to see what happens.
I thought Lebo would take St. Clair in the second game, but Lebo really melted.
Yeah.
We had advantage there. The ref stopped the play. Alex was going in. Looks like he was going to have a goal-scoring opportunity, and the ref stopped it.
Yeah, you love it when that happens.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
Do you know why he stopped it?
Because he doesn't know the rules, and you're supposed to give advantage.
Well, I mean,
because that's why.
But what was the foul that he was seeing?
I don't remember the foul, but if you're going to call it,
that's that just totally took away an opportunity.
And in this game, that's okay.
Yeah, it is.
But maybe in another game, it's not okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's the problem.
We'd be hollering if it was a competitive one.
Yeah, because I'm not sure how you stop that play.
I have noticed them do that, certainly more, in the pros, they're very good about that. Here, it seems like, if someone's threatening and maybe there's an injury or something like that might happen, they'll call it. But
I don't know if there's a whippeal rule on that. I don't know if there's a different rule, for the play here, but you would think advantage is advantage.
You would think so.
All right. And I do like this sub. Parker's been playing great, but he's playing aggressively as he always does, and I'd like to keep him healthy.
Yep.
He's done his job.
Brady Rose deserves some minutes, so
absolutely
he'll come in and he'll take over for a while.
Yep.
I expect we'll see Parker back at some point. He's probably just taking a rest. You think?
I don't.
You don't think we'll see him back?
I do not.
Interesting.
That's I think that I think second half will be. I think second half may be the players that finish the first, but I don't think you're going to see any of the starters out come back in on the second half.
Yeah, that's a good point. It'd be interesting because I know they pulled Jevin a little while ago, and I'm thinking, he'll be back out, but maybe not.
And I saw Alex come in. That one did surprise me. I thought he was done for the night at that moment, but Coach knows better than us. He's having a great year, so we'll see. But that's just my opinion. And
Maybe
that
he wants to get Alex a goal.
Yeah.
Has Alex scored any of the goals yet?
not tonight, but
you
he has
know.
plenty. Braden Apple just put one over the field goal post
Right.
from about 10 feet out.
He can do that, can't
And he put his hands up to his face. You know?
I think that's one of those lean forward, Braden,
Yeah,
kind of,
yes,
just
yeah.
lean forward, bud.
Yeah, he gave that one that thing. I think that thing's still in orbit, Braden. And his dad's a coach, I believe, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So
yeah.
you know his dad's going to get on him for that shot, right? So ball back in. Alex Priest working hard.
Yeah, I wonder if Coach put Alex back in just, to say, okay, well, if you want to go get a goal, go get it. You know he'd like one.
Yeah, I'm not sure of not sure of the plan behind it. I thought that would be it when I saw it, but it wasn't.
And that off the head of Luke Evans. And ball kicked all the way back to the goaltender.
So we have a midfield that is entirely out from the first half or from the starters.
Oh.
We have the whole back line intact.
Okay.
And then we have a whole new midfield, and then the front line is a little bit of mixed starters and non-starters.
Yeah, I see that. Okay, so Adam with the throw in off Logan's head. It'll be a throw for White here.
It's a nice throw by number 10-ish for Woodland Hills. Not
Look
to any
at this
player
ball
particular.
from Caden Hensler. See what Alex can. Nope.
They are playing the balls out there.
Yep. Okay, we got Dante coming back in, and Brett, or was Brett out there already? That's Brett coming back
Brett's
in,
coming
right?
back in.
Okay. All right. So, how does that go with your theory?
Yeah, it doesn't go well. He is.
I love
putting
that
people in.
response.
Yeah, it's going in well. I know Adam took a little bit of a hit there on that one play, and I don't know.
Yeah,
if
I
that's
saw
why.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, did he just go out?
Yep. Adam
Okay.
and Logan went out.
Okay. Yeah, well, you definitely don't want your top players getting beat up in this situation.
Yeah, that was an accidental one. I'm sure he'll be all right. Just
Yeah, it looked like it was just.
yeah.
What was it? Like the ball came up and
I
hit
don't
him or
know.
something.
Yeah,
right
I'm not
there.
sure where he got hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really not. But it's okay.
Oh, he'll be fine.
Just a flesh wound. Yeah, and he's putting.
He's putting Froelich back
He is.
in.
So he is rotating people back in and out.
Yep. Coach knows best, man.
He does. I mean, my only logic on that, thinking that would be that he wants players to get used to getting in and getting out, keeping the legs warm.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't want to go too soft on these guys, They hopefully got a long road ahead of them, but they need to stay sharp and tough, so we play him a little bit more. Here comes Anthony.
That was a smart jump by Anthony there, as he.
Yeah.
I think he saw that slide tackle coming.
Yep.
Ball in the keeper's hands here. 8 minutes left. 4-0 Peters.
Caden boots it up. Anthony looking to get it. Working hard. Oh. One of the Woodland Hills players goes down kind of in a strange way on the sidelines.
Yep. Looked like he embellished it.
I think he did embellish it, and I
Yeah.
like it. It actually
Yeah.
looked, from this distance, you need some embellishment because
Yeah.
otherwise you can't really see what's going on. So big ball in off Apple's head. Woodland Hills trying to get something going up here in that half of the field, but no
this
dice,
is-
and now
this
Alex
is
is going to
a
get
goal.
one.
This is all, yeah.
Oh.
Goalie just got his hand on it. Nice save. So goalie was up over the top of the box
Yeah.
there, and Alex had the ball, and he's very dangerous. Goalie ran back and just got a glove on it.
It was
out
a
of
really
position.
nice.
Yep.
I don't know if I'd call it a strike. Even it was just kind of the way Alex.
I think he kind of
touched
chipped
that.
it over. He was
yeah.
trying.
And it was going, too.
It was. Inch more, that's in.
Yeah.
As far as height.
Yep.
But I like it.
Well, here we go.
So,
Dante
I'm
on the
going
kick.
to assume that's Dante. Yep.
It
Because he
is.
normally does take those since he's back
And
in the game.
off the head of Alex.
Just
But
a
nothing
little bit.
doing yet.
Yep.
It's coming. If Coach leaves him in long enough, it'll definitely
There is
happen.
almost no doubt. All right, so ball over to Maiello,
Froelich
with
back
the
in
run.
the game.
making a run there.
Looking good. Oh,
Tried to chip it back to Maiello. I don't think he was quite ready for that ball, but it was a nice play. If they would have connected,
it was a good idea for sure.
no doubt.
But ball out of play, and it'll be a Woodland Hills throw.
I'm going to look for an out-of-town score real quick here for us.
Please do. And ball back in. Off the head of Apple. To Anthony. To Froelich. Froelich giving chase, but taken off him. And now Woodland Hills trying to get something going the other way. There's a ball in, and number 14 actually keeps it inbounds, fighting hard. Fighting hard against Dante Pusateri. And Peters Township throw.
Yep. All right. Upper St. Clair Cannon Mac is 0-0 right now.
Okay.
Probably similar start time, so.
Yeah, I kind of like it. That means
Yep.
it's very competitive. Okay, throw in for Woodland Hills.
Looks like, is that Jevin on the sidelines
I
there?
think that is Jevin.
All right, so he is, I am completely wrong as always, and he is going to keep summoning people in and out.
I'm only glad you're wrong, just in that I'm selfish and I like to see my boy out there playing.
And I understand that.
That's the only reason. Otherwise, I think your theory was a very fine one.
So he's putting Jevin back in for Maiello.
And ball to Jevin. Jevin puts it back to Bappel. Bappel puts it in the box. Comes to Woodland Hills, but Brett's on it now. Oh, nice save by the keep. And Jevin jumps over it, so it rolls out for a
Out of bounds.
Peters throw. Braden's going to wind up and get a big throw into the box here. Froelich trying to catch up to this one, trying to get something on it, but kicked out. Woodland Hills trying to work it up, but not before Dante gets on it. Nope. Taken by White again. White still fighting with it. And does a decent ball up to number, maybe that's 19 in any case. Defended by Peters well. Apple kicks it all the way up to.
That's
Well,
going
tries
over
to
the
reach,
concession
Alex.
stand.
Ah,
Nope. Yep. On the concession stand roof, folks.
Yep.
Ball
okay,
in
ball
Alex
back in
Parise.
quickly though.
Yep. Parise is working.
Yeah, he is.
He
Working
must
for
know
a
something
corner.
we don't know.
Huh. And did they give him the corner? Yes, they did. Dante lining up to take it. And Jevin racing in, basically just drawing his man off. Headed off Brett Martin, but nothing doing that time. Woodland Hills gets it up to their midfield. Braden Apple takes it off him, though. Gets the ball into Jevin. Jevin going to cut it back. Nope. He's going to go to the outside.
That's his move all day.
Wasn't quite sure which way he was going.
All day. Outside. If you're betting on Jevin, you're betting outside.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to go Froelich.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm going Froelich.
I think it's time for Froelich, isn't it?
Yep. That's
Yep. Oh, goes over the head of Brett Martin this time. Bappel racing to catch up, and Bappel gets it. Bappel puts it back in. Off the head of White, Luke Evans. Dumps it off to Cam Glass. Cam just sends it over to the White defender. And that defender sends it to Caden Hensler, our defender.
Some space over there for Braden.
Yep.
55 in the first half.
He tries to send it up, I think, to Jevin, but didn't quite get through the White player there. Dante gets it to Brett Martin. Brett looking, dumps it off to Froelich. Froelich dumps it to Jevin. Jevin coming in and takes the inside this time, and then takes his inside shot over the net.
Yep.
He's always got to do one of those.
Okay.
That's it.
Got to know your player.
Yeah.
He really gives that hard juke, though. He gets people to bite.
Hard juke. I've been looking for a word for the move he does
Yeah.
that he's done on me many times.
He puts that foot in the ground, moves his body, and people bite.
The hard juke is a good name. I'm going to use it. All right, Mr. Smiga.
All right.
I'll see you after half.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right. Well, once again, and you can record this, Ven is correct.
Hey, did we place bets on that or anything?
Not enough.
No,
Not
we
enough.
didn't.
You could
We
have won
didn't.
some good money on that.
I guess I could have,
And
but
what's
you know,
it correct on? We got looks like the same. Well, it's basically a starting lineup.
I think so.
Out there, right? I don't know if it's the
think so.
exact starting lineup of the first half, but pretty much. So we're back at play here. 40 minutes of soccer left.
But you know, your theory was so sound that I couldn't bet against it. I mean, it certainly could have been the way he went.
Well, he's done that before, where he pulls them out.
Absolutely.
In fact, he did it against Woodland Hills earlier this year.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just wondering if he's just trying to get the guys the feeling of coming out in the second half, keeping the legs going, staying warm, staying focused. So
I
here,
don't know.
let's double down.
Okay.
If we score another goal,
Yeah.
do they pull him, or does he keep doing this the whole game? You think he's rotating?
No, I think he's going to start rotating some of the other players in.
Okay,
That's my feeling. Particularly if we score another goal soon.
got it. All right, so we got Braden Apple with the ball here. Looks like one of the Woodland Hills guys took a little bit of a gut shot, shall we say?
Yeah.
Right.
A low gut.
Low guy.
Okay, Anthony giving chase here. And the White player's going to kick
Not
it
sure- yeah.
out for a corner.
Yeah, that was a corner.
Looks
So
like maybe he was either trying to get it to his goalkeeper
I think
or
he was
just
trying to give it to his goalkeeper and was just a little wide.
It was way wide, although probably good for him because he had a little too much
Little
sauce
sauce on
on
that
that.
thing, yeah.
If
It
it had
was on
gone
that.
towards the goal, it might have
Yeah.
been very dangerous.
So it looks like we have Paris taking the corner, which I haven't seen much this year.
Okay, let's try this.
Yep. So Alex it coming in. Ball right in the middle there.
Not too shabby.
No, I liked it. Dropped in the right
This is
spot
Jevin
there.
now,
Jevin
trying to
going
find
wide.
something.
Yep.
White kicks it out.
Someone will eventually get a book on this guy.
Yeah.
Does your other son go wide too? Does he play that?
He does.
Oh,
but-
that's a beautiful shot.
Oh, wow, that was
That
beautiful.
was a beautiful shot.
Who
A
took
little
that
bit
one?
high. I think that was Braden Apple. Wasn't it?
I thought
Was
maybe
it Parker?
Yeah, I think it was Parker. It was
Parker.
hard to tell
All right.
there for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was beautiful. So close. Yeah, Keaton does kind of play that way, although Jevin tends to do more of the fakery. I will say that. Although
Okay.
Keaton's starting to pick up on it, I think. So
He's watching his brother a little.
yeah,
Getting ready.
Yeah. You should watch your older brother a little bit.
Yeah.
You've got a couple years on you.
Just never admit that you like watching him.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
Don't
better.
ever admit it. Anthony trying to cross it in. Jevin trying to get to it, but the goalkeeper is going to pick it up just in time.
Yeah. Yeah, real soon. Yeah. 0-1.
Cannon Mac is beating Upper St. Clair.
And
Wow,
another
that's big
very
news.
important game to the Peters boys, as I was informed by Steve, there is Plum and Norwin are playing for the division.
Oh,
There's a goal.
wow.
Maiello in.
Jevin takes a shot. It bounces off the keep, but right to Maiello.
Plum and Norwin are tied at 1. That may
Wow.
have a very important part of the standings for Peters.
Yeah.
Steve pointed out, since we did take a 0-1 loss
By Anthony Maiello.
early in the year. It was a great game against Plum.
Yeah.
Bit of a unique goal when they scored it, but a really, really good game by both teams.
It
But
really was.
if they lose to Norwin, I believe that Norwin beats them in the section. Is that correct, Steve? Okay. We believe they'd be section champs, but okay. So that would be a loss then in their section, which might seed Peters higher than them.
Huh.
So all right, well, I'd like to hear from the women's team. What do you think here, Van?
I would love to hear from them.
Yeah.
Is there some way we could actually hear from the
I
women's
heard they
team?
have like 17 captains, and we've been able to wrangle up 2 of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, they're 2 of the highest captains.
I would
know
think so.
that
I would
much,
think
right?
they're the most important captains.
Okay, I'm going to give you this mic right here, and you ladies are just going to go ahead and rule the school here.
Yeah. Would you introduce yourself, ladies?
Oh, yeah. I'm Paige Malley.
I'm Cam Klein.
All right. Welcome. We're excited to have you guys.
We're glad to be here.
So give us a little rundown on your team, because we know you guys have been rolling all year. So tell us a little about what's been going on.
So far, just like the boys, we are section champions.
Congratulations.
So, thank you.
Yeah.
We're really excited about that. Hopefully that sees us high in playoffs.
We finished the section undefeated.
Yeah, we finished our section play.
Okay. Yeah.
Finished our section play yesterday. Beat Baldwin, I believe, 6.
All
I
right,
think,
real
5,
quick, we have a goal here by Alex Parise off the post. One of my other jobs that I have to do is
Goal scored by number 11, Alex
write all the goals down for the paper, so sometimes there'll be pauses. So, all right, so I'm sorry, ladies. Let's get back to you guys. So you won the section.
Yep.
How many sections are in the women's group that you're in? Do you know?
We have 3.
Yeah, you're right. 3.
And is it quad A? I don't know how the
Yeah,
section.
we're quad A.
Quad A.
Okay. And so who came in second, or who's in your section?
I believe coming in second's Upper St. Clair, and then Canamac is 3rd, Lebo's
Lebo's
4th, and then Connellsville and Baldwin are 5th and 6th. So we beat Upper St. Clair last week 2-0, which was a huge win for us because the first time we played him, we tied him 2-2. So that was our only tie this season. So we needed that win. I think it was like a big confidence boost for us.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but do you know your overall record and section record?
Section record is 11-0-1.
The section
Nine?
record's 9-0-1.
Oh, yes, 9-0-1, and then overall
record is 12-0-1.
Wonderful. Wonderful. What positions do you ladies play?
I play midfield.
And then I'm a forward.
All right. So, who did you tie? You said you tied Upper St. Clair. Is that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
we were winning 1-0 going into the last 10 minutes. Then they scored with 6 minutes left. Then we scored with 3 minutes, and then they scored with like 2 minutes, and we just overtime wasn't too
Gotcha.
hard. Yeah. So,
Gotcha. And how many seniors are on your starting lineup? Or how about this? Why don't you go through your typical starting lineup? Let's give these ladies some props.
yeah. Our goalkeeper Molly Kusek, she just committed to Cincinnati actually. So yeah, we love her.
Congrats to her.
Yeah, and then our back line, we have Ava Hines as our center back, Emery Van Akron as our center back, and then our 2 outside backs of Natalie Fainer and Kaylin Martin. And then our midfield is Fallon Malley, who's my sister, Cam Klein, and Marina Hines.
Hold on a second. You got a sister on the team?
Yeah.
Is she a captain too?
Not this year, next year when we have probably like another 10 captains, yeah.
All right. What grade is she in?
She's going to be a junior next year, so she's a
okay.
sophomore right now.
Have you ever played on a team with her before?
No, this is last year when she was a freshman, we were both like she got a little bit of playing time, but this is the first year we've both like consistently been playing.
So no cup teams or anything like that
No.
that you played together. Do you have any sisters or brothers?
I do have a sister. She graduated last year. She played soccer, so she played for the team, and we played, I think, my junior and senior year together.
All right, we're going to have a wholesale change here real quick. We're going to get back to your starting lineup, but looks like we're having a lot of players coming out right now of the game here, and we can probably see a little bit more of this as the game goes on. It's 6-0 with about 33 minutes left here. So let's go back through the lineup. So we're in the midfield, I believe, right, ladies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Fallon, Marina Highness, and then Cam. And then up top is me, Taylor McCullough, and Julia Spergo.
All right. That's great. How many players do you have on your team ballpark? Do you know?
Our varsity is about 30 girls, so we have a huge team. And then when we do playoffs, we'll probably pull a couple more people up from JV, so we'll probably have 30, 32?
Yeah, probably around max 35 probably going into playoffs.
Okay, shot by Woodland Hills from about 35 out there. All right. That's fun. That's fun. And then you had a milestone for your coach this year, too.
Yeah, 400 wins. That
We
was
did.
huge for him.
Yeah, it was kind of funny because he even coached my mom when my mom graduated from here.
Holy mackerel.
He's been
What
here
year
for quite a while.
what year would you say that's in? Do you have any idea,
I
Cam?
think it was 2002 or 2001, something around there. But
Okay. We won't put you on the spot, but give me an idea how old Mom is. You don't have to put it on mic.
she's 40.
Okay, so that adds up about right. That sounds about right.
Checks out.
Yeah, it checks out. That's why I didn't put that on the mic. Still not swearing, Steve. So we're safe. We can call out parents' ages, but,
Not
you
yet,
know. Yeah. Be kind of fun. She might be, but that's crazy. So he actually coached your mom.
Yeah.
And your sister?
Yeah, my sister, and I have a younger sister too. She's in 7th grade, and he's coached her before too. So
That's crazy. And 400 wins, right,
Yeah,
ladies?
yeah, big milestone.
That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Any favorite moments this year, ladies?
I mean, we've had a lot. One of the people, we can't be talking to him right now, but on camera, Sophia Guna, she's a real, she's like the class clown of our team, so she's
Yeah,
given us quite a few good memories this season.
yeah, she keeps us going as a team.
Yeah.
really
So,
keeps the
just-
team culture up.
yep.
Yeah, that's awesome. Everyone, you need that role.
Yeah.
You need that role. Got to have those players, right?
Yeah.
What position does she play?
What would you say? Left bench is where she
So you,
classifies herself
you,
as.
yeah, you didn't get to hear her answer, but she said left bench. Just so you know. But the ladies on the mic think that she plays like outside. Would you say outside back primarily?
Yeah.
So, and you guys are all seniors, is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are.
Everyone's seniors here.
We actually have we've had this system going the whole year where we have like a capybara of the game, which is like our player of the game, and Sophia Guna actually got it yesterday because
Yeah.
she played lights out against Baldwin.
All right, Sophia, that's awesome. Way to go. Yeah, we love it. We love it.
Yeah.
All right, how about schools? Of the soccer players, you said the goalie committed. Do you have any other people that are trying to play when they head to college?
Well, I have been trying to play, but I don't know if it's gonna work out. But we'll see. Maybe a D2 school, maybe D3, but we'll see. I just gotta find the right fit for me. But
We definitely have some younger players that'll end up playing, like both of the Highness twins.
there's sophomores that definitely.
Yeah, we have a bunch of sophomores, freshmen. Taylor McCullough. She actually has a couple Division I offers for basketball. So she'll.
Is she as tall as you, Paige?
She's actually probably around the same height.
Yeah,
No,
probably.
Maybe she's a little taller,
Yeah.
but
And then we also have Kaylin Hoffman, who's a freshman. She plays goalie, and
Yeah.
she got pulled up actually for a national team camp. So
yeah. So
she's definitely at that level to
yeah,
compete.
we have a lot of young talent, so we should be good. I mean, after we graduate,
Yeah.
our program should still be good for the next couple of years.
So you guys are already good. So that's awesome. The team's locked and loaded for some years to come, huh?
We have a deep roster.
Yeah, yeah. We feel that way about the boys this year too. We're pretty lucky. We have 12 seniors, and we feel like this is a pretty deep roster. You know, as far as boys, I don't have a lady who plays soccer in my life here, a girl and a daughter, so I don't get to watch. But this is a pretty deep bench for the boys team from the years that I've got to watch as well. Just real quick, it's 28 minutes left. 6-0 Peters, Township. Woodland Hills has had a couple shots here. Boys are playing hard though. And back to the women, right? How about schools, ladies? Have you got your applications in? We'll
Yeah.
dad you right now. We'll do some dad talk here.
Yeah, I have got all my applications in. It was a process, but I'm glad my mom had me start it in the summer because now I'm all done with it. So
I would like to hear top 3 schools for both ladies. Top 3.
my top 3 are probably UNC Wilmington, Colorado Boulder, and Tennessee.
Okay. All right. Cam? Miss Cam?
I would probably say, if I'm playing soccer, which I'm just gonna say that, George Mason, UMBC, and then
What's UMBC?
it's in Maryland. It's a smaller mid-major school in Maryland. And then maybe Tennessee Tech. It's also like a small mid-major school, but it's in Tennessee.
And if you don't play soccer, since you give me more choices.
Probably if I don't play soccer, then probably UNC Wilmington, Georgia, and then probably, I don't know about a third school, but
Okay, that's great. And Miss Guna, how about you? Okay, schools of choice. We could read them off over here for you. Okay, we might play a large club of Peter at UMC
crowd
Wilmington.
favorite,
Yeah, yeah. Okay, Coastal Carolina and Florida Gulf Coast. So she wants to go to cold weather schools, folks.
Yeah.
Definitely cold weather schools. Do you guys play on Monday, or is your season over?
No, we play Monday. We actually play Fox Chapel, who it's not a section game because they moved down to 3A, but they beat us at home 5-1 in the first round of playoffs last year. So that game's kind of like a redemption game almost from last
Yeah.
year. So
A little bit of a score, a little bit of redemption there you got to
Yeah.
get, huh? All right. So you're coming in hot. You
Yes.
guys want to play,
yes,
right?
yeah, we definitely. Although I don't think it doesn't really matter if we win or lose that for like section, obviously, but I think we want to win that just kind of like
I'm sure.
yeah.
And I know you guys, I know the men's team and the women's team support each other, which is great. So you have any opinions about the men's team? You guys want to, anything you want to see them improve on, or anything you like about the team? Or is the
I
game a little
think
different? How's it look?
I think the main thing I love about the boys team is their celebrations are
I agree with
always very
that. They
creative.
keep us entertained.
Oh, yeah.
When we come to watch the games, they keep us entertained.
Yes.
I have a feeling that they're doing those celebrations for you guys.
Yeah. Well.
I have a feeling too.
Yeah.
That is true. But I think they're doing really well this season. I think they have a lot of like team chemistry and they communicate like a lot when watching the game. Like they do
Yeah.
a really good job communicating with each other.
Yeah. I think I can hear Caden Hensler's voice from about 3 miles away. He's
That's
very,
his job.
Very vocal back there.
That's his job, right? That's his job.
He
I know.
does it well.
Early in the season, I forget which game it was, but they took him out, and we had some other players playing that position. And I believe we gave up a goal because we didn't have the quarterback back there hollering at the team, And you missed that guy in the back or woman in the back, right? Who's managing it? You got to have someone back there yelling, whether it's a goalie or center back or something along those lines.
It's good to see him back. Like at the beginning of the season, I believe they tied Trinity.
Yes.
Yeah. So that we kind of were all a little bit like.
Yeah.
Wondering how that was going to go. But
Trinity did the classic, just put everyone in the box and they got that one goal and they just sat back, and that's a frustrating game to play. Do you have teams that try and play that way against you ladies?
Yeah.
I would say most teams do try to play that against us. Even one of our biggest rivals, Canada Mac, like going into the game, we were hearing that they were going to play a 5-back against us.
Yeah.
So
So-
most teams do that. So then we have to figure out a way to play in front of them and just make them move up so that we can play the space in behind kind of like that.
Yeah, it's frustrating. Those are frustrating games for talented teams, right?
Yeah.
How do you break it?
Kind of just like we have to be patient, and I feel like in those games you can't force things. You can start to get frustrated. You just have to be patient with the play and build it as a team. And just wait for that goal to come, and then I feel like it's finally a breakthrough, and the goals will come after the first one.
There's no doubt. You see the first goal in, and then all of a sudden that net seems to get a little bigger for the teams, right? It's just getting that first one through, So it's a frustrating way to play, though. There's no doubt. There's no doubt.
It's good to see everyone back healthy. I know at the beginning of the season, I believe Alex was out, Smiga was out, Caden was out.
Yep.
So,
And Froelich,
Yeah.
Colin got hurt the last practice before the first preseason game.
yeah.
Yeah,
That
so
is terrible timing.
yeah, very bad timing. But no, the coaches managed the team well and gotten everyone healthy, and it's like I said, everyone's feeling real good. I'm sure, just like you guys head into the playoffs. So hopefully, boys and girls will have a great run.
Yeah.
Nice deep run, because all these senior parents don't really want it to end.
No, I know the seniors, at least for the girls, I know the boys too. We definitely are not ready for it to end yet. So.
Are you guys playing cup next year or this spring?
Cam is.
Yeah, I am. I play for the Riverhounds, so that's who I play.
Midfield there too?
No, I actually play center back for club, so it's a little bit of a different look, but I like it.
do you have a position you prefer?
Probably midfield. It just gives you more freedom. Like I like scoring goals, so I like getting forward.
It is hard to score from the center back position. Caden had a shot tonight.
I know.
He did.
scored.
He did. He almost had one from the center back position. So that would have been pretty cool. Yeah, not a lot of goals scored from the back there, right?
Yeah.
And does your coach, does he play a similar coaching strategy to Coach Dyer, or a little bit different? Do you guys play man, or do you call it man?
I feel like we do play man on when we're defending, but I feel like we don't like call it that. I feel like it's
Yeah.
more like free in ours. The guys' game is a lot more faster, so I feel like they always have to be on their man. Us, it's more like it's not as fast paced, so I feel like it's not
And
as.
there will be some games where like we'll specifically make one of the midfielders like pick up players. Like when we play Upper St. Clair, they have Sierra Dupree, who's on the youth national team. She just tore her ACL, so she's out for them. But when we play against them, she's always a huge threat. So we always have her man marked, and like we'll just like
Smart. If you know, you know, through the years, all of you ladies been playing together, and you know the players on other teams that may be dangerous, and you know that's always helpful. I mean, the group gets smaller as you guys get older. You guys all start to know each other, right?
Yeah.
So no major surprises. No major surprises. Kim, I'm gonna have you hold the mic. I'm gonna try and check an out-of-town score.
Cam, why don't you tell us what happened to your arm?
Oh, so at our game on Monday against Lebo, we were warming up and doing our shooting drill, and I went to go shoot the ball, and I slipped and my feet like went out from underneath me and tried to catch myself, and I broke my elbow. So I have a brace on under.
broken elbow right now, or dislocated, or broken?
It's broken. But yeah, I should be back though in time for playoffs. It's only 2 weeks that I have to not play for, so I'll be back in time, just in time for playoffs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it is Plum 2, Norwin 1 right now, Steve. And 53 minutes in. 53 minutes in.
Who do you guys want to win this game again? Who
We
is
would
it,
prefer Norwin to win. Our only loss was Plum
yeah.
early in the year. It was really a really nice game. I mean, both teams looked really good, and they got one in, I think it was a corner, but it was just kind of a scrum, and it's kind of wound up in the back of the net. Happens, but we had our chances. Our boys missed the net that night. I mean, it is what it is,
Yeah,
but
it happens to the best of
they
us.
had their shots, and so sometimes that just happens, and you know, maybe in the long run it'll be better, so they don't think they're invincible.
Yeah.
You know, but obviously if Norwin beats Plum, then we might get ranked a little higher than Plum. So we'll see. Who knows? Whippeals do whatever they want. You know.
Who like is like the ideal first round game for playoffs? Like if you guys
Not Butler.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't actually think Butler's making the playoffs this year.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, they're in last place. So
It's a good change.
yes, it's a good sign. But for those of you who don't know, we lost to Butler 2 years in a row in the first round. So I will just say not Butler. I would say, honestly, I mean, I don't know the other sections that well, but it would be great to see a familiar face in the first round.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of know all these people. You've played them 2 games already. I don't know the likelihood of that happening, but certainly wouldn't mind seeing a familiar foe. I think a dangerous team out of our section that just never really put it together this year is Mount Lebanon. I really thought that they were going to make a little bit better, you know, in their record and everything else. So I don't know if I'd want to face them in the first round. They had some fast players, but you know, they're just going to have to take who they get and play their game. You know, play their game. How about you, ladies? Anyone you're looking for, or anyone you don't want?
Yeah, we people we're not looking for.
Okay, we don't show
I
fear.
don't want to see Upper St. Clair and Canamac. Not because I think they're better than us, but just like the nerves going into a game like that would probably just be a lot. Because those games are there's always a lot of build up going.
Just
into
the rivalry
yeah.
adds already to such a big game, like your first playoff game.
Yeah.
And it's especially with freshmen and younger players on the team. I feel like they can get really nervous for their first playoff game. So
Yeah, it gets a little more intense, right, when the playoffs start, because you ladies know any game that could be it,
could be
and
it,
your
yeah.
career's done. So it's a lot of, you know, it's definitely a different atmosphere, I'm sure, stepping onto the pitch, right?
Yeah, I think that's honestly going to help us just because our team's so close this year that I think like everyone's going to want to play like for the seniors, and like they don't want it to end just because like the season's been so good. Like not even with just the soccer aspect, but we've kind of just all been like family, and we've been doing everything together. So I think like we want to keep that going, and everyone's gonna play for each other in that sense.
Especially in past years too, when we've been successful, it's always playing for each other, never like being selfish or anything like that. That's what makes us so successful as a team.
That's awesome. And that's how you got to play, right? I mean, one great player, you can't beat a good team.
Yep.
A real good team could beat a great player any day of the week. So that's awesome. That's awesome. We're excited to watch you ladies go deep,
Thank you.
deep into the playoffs
Yeah,
there.
hopefully we both
Yep,
are able
absolutely.
to.
Together.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It'll be fun.
Yeah. Hopefully this year it's not both 2 first-round exits,
Yeah.
because that was not great last year.
It
No.
was less than ideal.
Yeah.
It was less than ideal.
Yeah.
But they're 2 different teams again this year, so we'll see where it takes us.
Yeah.
And it is you talk about the team, and the women and men's soccer team. All the kids are close. It's impressive.
Yeah.
It is impressive, even together as a group. But it's pretty cool to see.
Yeah, I feel like Peter's like both boys and girls soccer. Like we just like everyone has such a good relationship with each other. Like there doesn't really tend to be. I know for the girls, like there's never really any issues like on the team. Like we're normally all pretty.
No, it's nice. It's a great sport, and kids are great. Parents are great. So a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Do you think, Cam, that Pat will coach your daughter someday?
I can only
only hope.
I can only hope, actually. But he
Be
did
honest,
say
800th win.
he told me, I don't know if this is true, so I'm gonna say that before I say this on here. But he said that he'll probably retire once my younger sister comes up. So he'll coach her and then he'll be done. But yeah.
We're getting breaking news here, folks. Breaking news on the on the YouTube channel.
Everybody better
yeah.
be taking notes on this.
Yeah, yeah. That's going on Twitter right now.
Opening Peter's Girls Township coach.
Every
in
coach
8
in the
years.
section's like, up, our time's coming. We're just waiting a few more years.
Yeah. We have a lot of coaches too. I mean, one of our favorite coaches is Pat's son, Cullen. He's a volunteer. We all love him. He's so
the
funny. He
best.
brings a lot of, although he does make us run quite a bit, he brings a lot of humor to
Yeah.
the bench when we need it. So.
Is he an ex-player?
I think he used to play soccer, but
Yeah,
I
I know he used to play soccer, and then he was a
played-
boys volleyball. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, boys volleyball coach last
He
year.
played volleyball in college though, so
Yeah. So
But-
I'm not exactly sure how it all ties together, but,
yeah. But
we like having him
yeah.
around.
he's good to have.
That's fun. That's good. Keep it in the family, huh?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? So 15 minutes left, 6-0 Peters. Haven't talked a ton about the game in the second half here, but that's okay. It's on film. Miss Guna's taking care of us
Yeah.
over there, right? Yeah, she's trying to. You
Getting
know,
all the angles in there.
she is. We saw a slide tackle in the Peters box by one of our players. I don't know if that was Connor Seaman. I couldn't exactly tell, but pretty aggressive play and a really nice play, and actually drew the foul on the Woodland Hills kid a little bit ago. So if you're gonna take someone down in the box, you better be confident. You better be confident you're touching that ball.
Yeah,
You know.
definitely.
And Aaron's our goaltender now. He's had a couple saves in this half. Nice to see him get some play, and he's definitely had some minutes this year, which is wonderful. He is our 12th senior, so we have 2 goaltenders that are seniors. So when the coach tries to get all the seniors through, he's got to pull the goalies to make that change.
Yeah, both the girls and boys, we have huge senior classes because I know we have 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 and 12. So
Yep.
that's
Logan with the ball passes it over to Connor there. Connor, the goalie. Yep, passed it to the goalie. So are we set for homecoming, ladies?
yeah. Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I think so.
it's stressful. Homecoming's
Don't
always
have a
stressful for
dress
the
yet,
girls.
but we're working on it.
Yeah.
You could just wear your uniforms.
Yeah,
I mean,
I didn't
yeah.
even think about that.
Yeah, put a little collage on them, call it a day.
That's true.
Is that my hair in a ponytail?
Or what's the stuff you guys use, like the hairband stuff? You
Pre-wrap.
guys.
Pre-wrap.
We'll rep PTG soccer at
Yeah.
homecoming.
There you go. You could just you could do that. Be a whole fit,
Yeah.
right?
How's Adam doing for homecoming? He all got it situated?
I think he's good. I don't think he's actually made the official ask, but I feel like that's a given.
He's getting there.
But he does have his suit, and I think he's fine. He doesn't tell us a ton at home, so
You'll just see it somewhere.
Yeah.
See a sign on Instagram or something.
Yep, he keeps it more under the wraps there.
Yeah.
But
Like to
that's
stay under the radar.
yeah, he's. I try and get information from other people about him.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
That's it. Trying to just make sure he manages his grades and gets his college apps done during the soccer season.
Yeah, it's a stressful. I mean, obviously, with this being a fall sport, it's very stressful this year just because there's so much.
Yeah, it's a fall sport. It's 5 to 6 days a week, and so it takes a lot of time from you guys, and that's hard for schoolwork and for college apps and everything else. So soccer is a time management game. Hopefully you learn it younger in the year so you realize it your senior year, because before you know it, semester's over.
Yeah. What do we have, like 2 weeks until first quarter's done?
Yeah.
So.
Do you guys ever get to watch the JV women's play? JV women play?
We normally, there will be some times where like varsity doesn't have a game. We all try and go and watch JV games there. This year
They're good.
They broke our streak. We did have undefeated season 5 years in a row. They did lose one game this year, but they're all. I know. I was appalled.
Guna, how do you feel about that? She is
Guna-
devastated.
Our precious JV demon. She was not happy about it.
And who did they lose to, by the way?
North Allegheny.
It was either NA or USC.
Okay.
Which
all right.
they're good teams.
Yeah,
So
both big schools.
yeah.
And
NA's
it
huge.
does happen,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, but they're all like they all have fun with it, I think, and they've been winning. So
Yeah,
No complaints.
absolutely. 5 years that JV hasn't lost a game.
yeah.
I mean,
Cam was
Is
never
that
on
true?
JV to see it.
I've never been on.
Oh, Shantae's.
Yeah. So
I still support them.
yeah.
That's crazy, though. Wow.
Yeah.
That is a crazy stat.
Yeah. And then the last 2 years on JV, well, last year JV and varsity because she was a senior, but we've had, last year was a foreign exchange student from Germany, Inga. We all miss her. And then this year we had a girl, Kirsten. She just moved from Hawaii who's playing. So we have both
From
years.
Hawaii.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
Is
odd
Peters
move.
like recruiting, or what are we
No,
doing
I
here?
don't. They just are choosing Peters.
Are we getting NIL money, or
They know
what's
our-
going on
they
here?
know our JV teams are winning, so they like to
I
come
guess so, huh?
here. Yeah.
That's impressive. Checking the out-of-town scores, see if anything else has been updated. Let's see here. Looks like still 2-1 Plum. 2-1 Plum.
How's Cannon Mac 100% clear game?
Let's check the Schmackdown, shall we? Sent it to my sources over there. I'll get back to you. Send it to my peeps.
My sources.
So how do you guys handle some teams when you know you're coming in, and you know you just have more firepower than they do, and how do you guys manage those type of games?
Normally our coach just kind of tells us end it early, like just score as soon as play our game obviously, and just try and score right off the bat. And he tries to rotate all 30 girls in at games like yesterday Baldwin. I think we probably got everybody in.
Yeah.
So.
At Baldwin yesterday, actually, if they would have beaten us, they would have made playoffs. So it's kind of like when we play those smaller, not as good teams, it's kind of like we can't take it easy on them. And we just have to finish the game as soon as possible.
Do you guys rotate a lot of people in?
In close games, we probably play 14 people max. We'll sub out the forwards, maybe a midfielder here and there. But it normally tends to stay the same people on the field in like games against like Canamac, Upper St. Clair. But then once we play like schools like Lebo or something where we're winning at least 2 or 3-0, we tend to get rotate as many people in as we can just to get everybody some time on the field.
Real quick, number 45 for Peters just got absolutely leveled, and somehow Woodland Hills got the ball for a free kick. Did you guys see that play? Did anyone see that? He got a forearm shiver, like definitive yellow, and somehow they called a foul on him, which is exciting, I would say. And, I'm not sure what the ref saw in that play.
There's been some questionable stuff, but
which is
it's
okay.
all right.
In this game it's okay, but it does get me nervous for like playoffs, right? Because I'm not sure what that guy saw.
No.
Yeah, that was a truck that just ran him over.
Yeah. He wasn't paying attention. He just guessed.
Yeah, he's like,
Hoped he made the right call.
right, yeah, it's good enough.
Yeah.
A little bit of a sparse crowd now at the field, would you say?
Yeah.
A little cold night.
Cold, definitely not. All of them wearing gloves, Under Armour. It's that season now.
Yeah. It's nice. This feels like soccer to me now,
Yeah.
though. A little too hot at the beginning.
I love playing in the cold weather. When it starts to get into like October, I love it. It's my favorite time to play soccer.
I would agree that it's my favorite time to watch, honestly. It is.
Yeah.
We're going to get an update, some live scoring updates. Still 1-0 Cannon Mac in the Upper St. Clair Cannon Mac game.
Yeah. What happened? I know the first time you guys played Upper St. Clair, I knew that was going to be so sweet, a huge game, and then you guys killed them, didn't you?
Yeah, we it was honestly it was a bit of a surprise, I think, even for us, but they did. They really played them really hard, and forget the final score, but it was at least 4 or 5, and we actually got to sub out pretty much everyone. Tuesday, they Upper St. Clair played a different formation, and they played back, kept the game closer. They got a couple shots. They had a couple opportunities. One went off the crossbar, out of the air, and definitely played us harder. But they only played one striker on Tuesday. So who knows? I have friends on that team, and they say that they're lacking some firepower.
Yeah.
That, they just don't have the forwards that they probably need to do much. So I wouldn't say did you go to Tuesday's game or no? Were you there?
I did.
Okay. It didn't look like it was ever in jeopardy, but it just was
The
just
only
kind of
chance we
ho-hum.
had were off the counterattack. You guys had the ball majority of the game, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to have the section done, though. I will say that.
Yeah. And then I know last year you guys, that was first round, but 2 years ago you guys went pretty far, right? Or was that 3?
I think it was 3 years ago. I think they lost to
It was
Butler
the
2 years ago.
freshman year,
Yeah,
all the way to the-
yeah,
Oh, with
lost to
Such.
Seneca.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
correct. Yeah, I think 2 years in a row with Butler took them down. And last year that was a tough game. It was in Butler, and it's just frustrating. I mean, it was 1-0, and I don't even know. I mean, it was surreal. It was just just shocking. Just shocking to watch there.
Yeah.
But
Was last year's Saturday game? I know
it was.
yeah.
It was a Saturday
2 years
game.
ago It was too. The Saturday game's always.
It was Saturday game.
Saturday
And Butler had the better play. They did. They deserved to win that game. It was tight, but they did have the better play. They seemed more aggressive to the ball. They were knocking our boys down.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a bummer though. I think the hardest thing as a parent is watching those seniors come off the field. I mean,
Yeah,
that's just
that's-
a bit crushing. I think that's the moment. It's like, whoa, wait, yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. I know my parents are not ready for that
Yeah.
yet.
Will you play beer league soccer in college or
Yeah,
club?
beer league on Sundays maybe.
It's fun though. I mean, cup soccer or
Yeah.
club, excuse me. Gives you meet your friend group, something fun to do,
Exactly. And
right?
it's not the stress that
Mhm.
actual college soccer is, but just intramural stuff like that. It's just fun.
And my son played a rec hockey at college, and he
Yeah.
loves it because it's just very casual. And if he's got to study for a test, he's like, "Yeah, I just don't go," and and nobody cares.
Yeah.
They play late at night, but they get to play on the ice that the varsity team plays on, and it's it's pretty cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. So I don't think there's anything wrong with club, and I hope Adam plays club in college. Or rec or whatever, depending on the school, but something. And I hope Guna plays rec in
Yeah, she's
college
gotta-
too.
Yeah. You got to
Good
keep
play.
keep the streak. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard
Well,
some
D1 for college, I would assume. Yes. Right?
Yeah.
It's important.
What do you have, like 25 offers?
It was posted all over our Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah. We actually, for one of our game day posts, we did like a joke that it was like a bunch of offers that Guna had, and so many people believed. They're like, "Where's she committing? Where's she committing?" And it was like, we all had to be like, "It's a joke. Like, she's not playing in college."
UNC Chapel Hill? Okay. And that's one of Adam's schools he's applied to.
I was talking about that in econ the
All right,
other
we
day.
got a free kick here at about 40 out for Woodland Hills. We hope that we keep them off the scorecard here. We'll have to see what happens here for Woodland Hills. Looks like right to Bennett. So Bennett just got rid of that ball there, so that's good. I know these boys do not want them to score at this time.
What is it? You guys only have like 2 goals against you guys
In the section. Yeah,
that
we
is-
in our first 2 games.
Yeah.
One to Mac and one to Lebo.
Well, you guys have such a strong back line. And
So
the games I've been to, Marcus has played.
there it
There,
is.
well,
And
3
there it
now.
is.
There's
And
a
there
3.
it is. Yep, and there it is. That's Paige who jinxed that.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all good.
Yeah, well,
That's all right. That's all right. But you could see it. That was a nice play by the Woodland Hills kids, and good for them for not giving up on the game. You know, I mean, under 2 minutes left. Good for them. Good for them. So 6-1. Yep. But yeah, not a lot of goals given up by the boys this year, and that's been wonderful. I doubt you guys have given up many as well.
what? Probably under 5.
Yeah.
Woodland Hills goal
Yeah.
scored by Connor Abrams.
I would imagine that gets Coach Dyer's blood pressure up a little bit. Just that
Yeah.
late lazy goal there by the Peters boys. Woodland Hills had a great play, so good on them. But I'm sure that won't make him real happy. But we'll see. We'll have to interview him after the game. What do you think, ladies?
Take our podcast down there.
Yeah.
Guna can walk up to him with the camera on her shoulder.
There you go.
Opinions on the last play of the game.
Well, we got 50 seconds left, but I want to thank you, ladies, for hanging with us,
Yeah,
and
thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
we're really excited for you guys to make a great run, and I want to see you guys win it all. Let's see you guys take it down, right?
Hopefully.
All right.
Yeah, hope to see the same from the boys. Hopefully
Yeah.
we can, both boys and girls, win with Beals this year.
That would be
It
amazing.
would be.
We'll take that right now.
Yeah.
We'll take that right now. That sounds great. So, but no, it's been fun, and congratulations to your coach at 400 wins and all the achievements from all you ladies there.
Thank you.
Yeah, awesome stuff. But at the end of the day, make sure you get good grades, okay, ladies? It's all about the grades, you know.
Be good people, get good grades.
Get good grades, be good people.
10, 9,
That's the order page, okay? Get good grades first. All right?
Grades?
All right. Yes.
Be a good person.
Yes, that's it. That's it. All right. Well, thank you very much, guys.
Thank
Thank
you.